I know I am in your house, but I mean, this place, this village, what is it called?
You mean you don't know how you got to here and where you are?
How can I know? The only thing I remember was I saw myself following a stranger. And that was the end of it all.
My dear, we are in Nigeria, eastern region of Cameroon.
What? Mama, you mean I'm out of Nigeria?
My dear, just calm down. Talk to me. I can help you.
Oh. Mama, I don't know what is wrong with me. I don't know. I am so confused. I watch ladies of my age being killed for a reason I can't even tell. And me, I was spared for a reason I don't even know. And then, I was brought here by the same stranger.
Okay. I'll ask my son concerning some of the things you just told me.
No, Mama. You can't. He will kill me. Mama, I just want to go home. Mama, I have a family, I remember. I have 3 brothers. My mother, I have a loving mother. I also have a father. I remember my friends and my school. I just want to go home, Mama, please. Help me. Please.
My child, you have said some serious things that I will need to find out myself. And I want you to know that you have placed yourself between life and death. And the spirit of death is still very much active. If everything you've told me is not completely true, be ready to face death before daylight.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying, please.
Then stop crying. It's okay.
Go home.
Stop crying. It's all right, my daughter. Stop crying.
It was a cool day, and I was in my room trying to stitch the dress I wore the previous night. Elvis had ripped them apart, as usual, in one of his moments. But I am getting used to his torment now. I don't even move well days after, because it is painful when I work. I stay indoors pretending to be sick to Mama, because I don't want to cause any more trouble for myself. Then I heard a strange voice in the compound. He sounded so cool, so I went out to see who has come to visit Mama, as people hardly come to visit her. When I got outside, I locked my eyes with this strange man. His face looked so familiar to me, but I did not want to believe what my mind was telling me. He looked over to me and smiled at me before moving over to Mama's hut. He claps his hands in a particular rhythm to alert his presence, and I overheard Mama asking him to come in. He did not even look like a stranger at all, but instead more of a friend of Mama. I don't want to believe what my eyes, nor ears, were saying, so I walked quietly to Mama's hut to listen to their conversation. But unfortunately, I could not even understand a thing because they were speaking in French. So I decided to wait until I see him. But hardly, Mama caught me in my reactions and got me distracted.
Hello, ma fille. Bonsoir.
I don't speak French.
D'accord. Pardonnez-moi, ma chérie.
I said I don't speak French.
Sorry, we're actually here to see Elvis. Is he in?
I don't know.
Are we fighting?
I said I don't know. He's not in. As you can see, I'm on my way to the sea, the river, I mean to say. Would you please excuse me?
Excuse.
Mama, she remembers.
She's a strong girl. Not everybody can go through that and come back normal.
That's true.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Belinda! Belinda!
Mama.
Please come. Sit close to me and tell me what is bothering your mind, my child. Tell me what is bothering you.
Mama, I'm fine.
Don't lie to me, young lady. Don't ever be a coward. I am not asking you. I am telling you to open your mouth and tell me what is bothering you. I'm listening.
Mama, seriously, I don't understand anything anymore.
What don't you understand?
Mama, how did you know that's your strange visitor?
Watch your tone, young lady. How dare you talk so rudely about a stranger you hardly know nothing of? Haven't you learned anything on your classes on etiquette? Eh?
Mama, with all due respect, Mama, it is being nice and respectful to strangers that brought me this unimaginable pain that I live today.
I'm sorry, my daughter. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I taught you so much that I forgot you have such a young mind, and you've seen so much and you can carry. I'm sorry, man. Forgive me.
Mama, wait. Forget this hug, Mama. Wait. Let me ask you. How can he be your friend? It's an evil. The man is evil. How can he be your friend, Mama? You even talk and laugh with him. Mama, look. He's one among those people that took my kid away from me in that evil room. I even pleaded with him to spare her. He wouldn't listen to me. She refused. Mama, each time I remember this, my heart breaks.
Oh,
she was such a nice person, Mama.
Baby, I'm so sorry. Now listen, I'm going to tell you a story.
Really?
Are you ready to listen?
Yes, Mama.
Okay. Long time ago.
And that was how she told me a story I would never ever forget.
My child, there are two parts to this world, the good side and the bad side. And whatever has an advantage must always have a disadvantage. That is the way the world operates, because there must always be a balance. I once had a beautiful daughter. She had a beautiful soul. She met a man and fell in love with him. Together they were married for a while, and she gave him two strong children, a boy and a girl. This man is still very wealthy and powerful till this day. I lived with him in my daughter's mansion in the big city. He lives like a king. He treated my daughter and I like royalty. He was such a sweet man, or so we all thought. One very strange afternoon, I was sitting at the balcony relaxing. when I saw a young man looking like his whole world has been taken from him. I took pity on him and sent for him. He was brought before me, and after we spoke, I realized he spoke only French, but I was touched by his story. I asked him if he had any qualifications, and he said, "Oui." So I ordered he be cleaned up nice and taken to one of the rooms in the boys' quarters. When my son-in-law came back from one of his long business trips, I spoke to him about the boy who I helped get off the street. His name is Dauda. I asked him to help him with a job, and he said he was in need of a PA, so Dauda would do just fine. Dauda was excited and he expressed his happiness thoroughly. Little did I know I was taking a step that would change my life and that of my children and my grandchildren forever. Dauda started work, and I noticed he kept to himself for weeks, avoiding me like a plague the whole time. Finally, one day, he opens up to me and tells me my son-in-law is no ordinary businessman, but a notorious leader of a gang of ritualists. I started to investigate him, and I tried to get open a door in the house that no one goes into except my son-in-law. I succeeded, but what I saw changed my life. I couldn't bear it, so I left before he arrived. Few months later, after much confrontations, news came to me that my daughter was dead. My grandchildren only came to me during some few holidays. Till today, I and my son-in-law does not see eye to eye. My grandson grew fond of me, but my granddaughter was so like her father. They are inseparable till date.
My child, that man still helps me with useful information till date. That young man is a so-called strange man that is coming to see me. His name is Max.
Mama, this your story is very interesting. Oh. But Mama, let me ask you, why did you think Max will still be loyal to you?
I want to believe he is.
Hey Mama, hence he don't like that work again. Can't you resign? Like stop working there and look for another work.
My child, the older you get, the more knowledge you must acquire. Now, you must forgive me and promise not to be rude to Max again.
Mama, I can only promise that I will strive to know everything that is new. But as for the other part, Mama, I don't have answer for now.
A stubborn child.
Oh, Mama, your story was nice.
Go and get me some oranges. I want to leave.
Mama, for me too.
For you too. It's only me that is leaking. You are stubborn.
No, Mama, I'm a good girl, you know.
Life. You made it. Bonjour, ma chérie. So you weren't lying to me?
About what?
Oh.
Did you sleep well?
Yes, thank you. And you?
I'm fine too.
How are you, darling?
Good morning.
Bonjour, Mama.
Bonjour, ma chérie. Bien Dublin?
Oui. Oui, ma'am.
You weren't home until late last night.
Yes, I'm sorry. I met some old friends and insisted I should stay back late with them. And I had no choice because it's been long we've been together.
Okay.
Mama, is anything the matter?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing.
But you sound as if something is wrong.
Or is there something I need to know?
Oh, no. No, I was only pulling your legs. Just that your son is hungry.
Then let him cook.
Does it mean there's no food in the house?
I was just trying to pull your legs.
Okay. I have to go straight to the kitchen.
Serve yourself responsibly. Emphasis on responsibly.
Okay, I'm coming again. All right, Mama.
Do you think he knows?
About what? That you told me?
Yes,
My child. Let me be in charge of his thoughts.
Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. I'm free. Oh, God. Jesus. Oh, God, I thank you. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free.
Excuse me? Can someone tell me what this is all about?
My son, I've not been feeling well. I've been feeling some sort of dizzy lately. We just want to take a walk to see if I can feel better.
While you're tiptoeing away from the house, do those toes feel dizzy as well? Belinda. Let's go. Why are you scared? Then what?
I think I should accompany Mama on her stroll. Maybe she will have a better sleep at night.
Don't worry. Mama won't be needing all this, okay? But even if she's still, I will accompany her. Alright? Let's go. Come on, let's go to my room. Let's go.
No, to your room. Until you're legally married to her. According to the tradition's demand, she sleeps alone in her room.
Okay. If you insist, let us go to our room. Let's go.
My child, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hi, Elvis. How you doing? The Great One wants to see you now.
No time, bro.
Elvis! Elvis! Where is this boy? Elvis! Elvis! Where is this boy? Elvis! Where has he gone to? Elvis! Where is this boy? What is wrong with you? Eh? What is wrong with you? Are you now saying that this is how I brought you up? To be a woman beater?
No, Mama.
What has come over you? This is only a girl that loves you. You think it's okay to treat her like an animal? Eh?
I'm sorry.
You are sorry. Elvis, where did you get this side from? Eh? And tell me, what are you hiding?
Mama, I promise not to repeat it again. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
What did you say? I should forgive you. Do you know what? That will depend on the mood I am when she comes back from the stream. Because as for now, you mean right now you're looking at me. I'm in a very bad mood. And I suggest that you leave my presence now. I want you to leave this place. Get out of my presence! What kind of shame is this boy trying to do to me? Belinda! Keep going. Don't look back. Don't look back until you get to the major road. You will find good people to help you. Don't worry, my daughter. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Mama, is she not back yet? Eh? And she don't have no friend around here.
I'm beginning to be worried myself. I just hope she has not lost her way.
Mama, see, it's taking too long. It's taking too long. I can't stand this. I can't stand this pressure. How will she lose her way? Huh? Come on, ask someone way to Mama Elvis' compound. That's all. That's what I directed her. Huh?
Just calm down. I'm sure she'll be here soon. Let's give her some more time. You know she's a good girl.
I should calm down.
Yes.
Mama, why are you talking like this now? I should calm down. I don't understand all this coming to calm down. What are you talking about? My wife is missing. It's nowhere to be found. Over 5 hours now from the stream. You are asking me. You are telling me to calm down. Why should you say that, Mama? Mama, it's not the area I know. 5 hours from the stream.
Elvis! Elvis, where are you going?
Mama, I'm going to bring my wife back.
Please, protect the innocent girl from the hands of the wicked. Let her go get to her people in peace.
Mama, if I cry today, I'm crying because of the innocent blood I saw lost. Young ladies. I was supposed to be among them, but God delivered me from the hands of that wicked man. He took me away from my family under his spell.
You don't have to cry all day. And you in particular, remember your milk. I beg. Remember, yes. You already know the situation of things in this house. Please.
Mama, I went through her. That monster, he abused me, maltreated me every day. He took me away from my family for a very long time.
You're back.
Mama,
what did you do?
Dai, you've not said anything about Belinda's condition. What do we do?
Well, it's so sad that it turned out to be this way. It's rather very unfortunate. But if you ask me my opinion, I will advise that we use the shortest and easiest, safest way even out.
Which is?
An abortion, of course. Yes. We cannot harbor a child that is coming from a murderer. And I will be the last man on earth to harbor such a grandchild. I will not.
So, as Christians that we are, an abortion is the safest option?
Of course, yes.
Huh.
We have to tell her to abort that child. Because that child is a child from a ritualist. Can't you even use your brain for once? Think straight in your life. Huh?
We have to help her. We have to help Belinda through this hard time. Eh? We have to stand by her to encourage her.
And that is what I'm saying. We cannot have...
During the...
I can't take it any. I can't even take a life. I saw a lot that happened out there. I can't do it. Okay, Mama. It's just that I'm not feeling well at all.
You'll soon be free of this. To soon be over.
Okay,
That's how it does. You just have a little discomfort. You know, I've been through this now several times. Don't worry, eh?
So what is the meaning of this? Why are you sitting there? What are you discussing? Oh, you want to start discussing pregnancy, eh? You and your mother want to start talking about pregnancy. You are discussing with your mother as see two of you now can carry pregnancy or what? Now will you stand up and go to that kitchen and help others?
No,
Hey! Just don't put your mouth. Stop that rubbish.
Look at her condition.
What condition? What condition? No child of mine can refuse my instruction and disobey me and dictate for me in this house. None of them. Now you go there. Go and help them out. Stand up and go and join them over the kitchen.
Hey, what is this?
When you people finish at the kitchen, you must collect bucket and mix it well with soap and begin to scrub the entire wall because to me they need facelift. Go.
Let's go.
Come on, go.
Tete,
Shut up. Shut up. Shut.
Just look at.
Hey, don't ever mislead any of my child. Go inside and see what you can do in the house.
What are you doing?
Yeah, be careful. Such. What are you doing here? What do you think you're doing here? You're sleeping, eh? I've always said it in this house that none of my child will ever be lazy. No laziness for any of my child. Look at you, sleeping here. What happens to those plates in that basin? Won't it be washed? Or you expect me to wash it? We are here sweeping. Maybe in your dreams. Because I met you here sleeping. And you are telling me you are sweeping. Fool, big fool. Come! Enter inside and you can go and wash those plates thoroughly. When you were enjoying it, what do you think? Yeah. If I go out and come back here and still make those plates, not thoroughly washed, then you know what I'm going to do to you. Big fool. Go inside and do it.
Come here, idiot. Useless child. You must show me who's the for making you pregnant today.
I'm sorry.
Useless child. Eh? You want to bring shame to me and your daddy, Abi? Eh? You want to bring shame to me and your father? Eh? During my own time, I did not bring shame to my mother. You must tell me. You must tell me. Please, brother, come stand up. Follow me, idiot. Stupid, useless child.
Sir? Please run to Abraham Sute's house and tell him I want to see him now.
Okay, sir.
Useless child!
Sir? Please run to Abraham Sute's house and tell him I want to see him now.
Okay, sir.
Useless child!
Hey! Can I hear one here? How can you barge into somebody's compound and be barking like dog? Hey! Can I hear one? Shut up there! Who are you? You people just barge into my presence and start barking like dogs? Do you think that this compound is home for animals or what? What is it? Who are you? Huh?
I have suffered. Eh? You this one. See, it's not that receiving because of you.
Hey, enough. Not before me. Do you want to kill them? You want to kill your daughter? Now you have 10 seconds to tell me why you are here, disturbing my peace.
Come and stand there fast. Now, before I close these eyes and open them, show me who is responsible for making you pregnant now.
Pregnant?
Come. Yeah. Are you deaf, this girl? Will you answer my questions or I kill you with my hands? Answer my questions. He's the one.
Beautiful. Listen.
Young man. Is she saying the truth?
Ba. Go. Is what this woman saying, is it true?
Baba, I don't know.
What do you mean by you don't know? Will you answer that question? Were you responsible for whatever? Have you ever met her?
Baba, I'm only one.
Only one.
Very, very good.
Sharpshooter.
Madam, my business with you is over and done here. If I see you near my house, eh?
Hey! Let me hear a word here. Hey! Shut up. When you were handling my son, you weren't crying, no. You weren't crying. Today you have gotten what your mothers have been producing and been having. So good. Hey! God, what is all this? God, what have I done wrong? Idiot. Now, young lady, answer me. Are you sure that my son is responsible for your pregnancy?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. This is what makes me angry the most about you girls. Yes, because when you were busy enjoying yourselves, getting ready to get pregnant, you weren't doing all this rubbish now. You weren't crying and looking down. Now it has happened and you are doing now, don't make me angry. Go straight and answer my questions. Don't let me strain my ears to hear you out. For the last time, is she responsible for your pregnancy?
Yes, sir.
All right, stop crying now. Both of you have enjoyed it now. No wala. Now I ask you this time around, do you want to keep the pregnancy?
I just want to go home and meet my father and brothers. Whatever it will take, I'm ready.
Oh, very good. Very good. You see, I like your own style. You see, that is why your own is better. Now, it depends on how fast you can carry your legs home. Go. Because if I listen to your mother very well, she meant it when she said that nothing will ever connect you and that thing that you are carrying. Once you go to tell your mother and your father that you want to terminate it, you want to abort it, you want to flush it out, and then you become a good girl. Not that dummy that I have in my house that will always want to keep her own pregnancy. I don't know why. Gosh, it's good. You're a good girl. Go.
Meaning? What is the meaning of this? Don't let me this rubbish nonsense. When you were happy trying to become pregnant, you become idiot. She didn't hear they say is it not better to even kill you with this? To kill her with that? Yes. Why? Hey, woman. Don't lay your hands on this. Because if you do, I'll show you your way to a father's house. Don't try it. Yes?
Are you testing me?
Of course, if you want to try me and find out which of them that I'm doing, just touch her. Touch her and see if you don't get to your father's house.
This thing you're doing is not good though. This thing you're doing is not good though.
Okay.
Just look at you! You don't have any sympathy for anybody in this house! Are you not being alone?
Buddha, how's it going?
Ifa, the doctor said she's still in labor.
Still in labor? Since morning? How? Why?
What do you expect? With the way Papa was treating that girl, I knew she must have lost all her strength and she can no more push. Papa, I hope you are happy wherever you are now. Do you believe the doctor said the girl, Belinda, is having serious complications?
God, I pray that God keeps that child alive. If not for anything, at least for the look on Papa's face, we will carry that child home.
That is my prayer every day and night. Do you have everything that I asked for?
Yeah, everything is here. It's all here.
Oh God. I hope God stay alive. Just pray. Just pray. You know why Papa is becoming this wicked. Papa.
Talk to us now. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Papa couldn't even utter a word?
Why Papa is behaving like this? Papa is becoming wicked though. This is not Papa that I used to know.
stop bleeding now. Come, you have some more, huh? I'll buy you any energy drink, huh? Alright, sorry. It's okay, you'll be fine. Sorry.
Will somebody go and shut up those evil lips? Shut it up! If I will change my mind, I'm dead. Am I not talking to the mother? Nonsense! Don't I have peace in this house?
Well, I want all of you to hear me out, members of my family. It is rather quite unfortunate that some of my children have decided to be stubborn and take their lives onto their own hands. You try to talk to them as an elder, but they would not pick your advice because they will always feel too big. That's it. Now you have seen the way you ended up. You've seen the way it is now.
Husband, please.
Hey, hold on. Just give me... Hold on first. Our people have said that you cannot throw away a child that you bathed with dirty water. No matter how dirty that child is, you cannot try it. At least you have seen what has befallen you. You've seen it. The only thing I think I can tell you is to wish you good luck in trying to raise up your child. I don't even need to pray for you. Just know how you are going to do it in raising the child up. But if you think that I will bring out my 1 naira, my 1 kobo, to help in treating you, you better have a rethink and think again. All I have to say is good luck. Little shower. Up!
You killed my child. And you think I will forget my child like that, eh? You evil man. You aborted my daughter's pregnancy, but you kept your daughter's own. So I'm not going to ask her grandma, be?
Go! Now you and your children, they show yourself for this community, Abi. Now you and your children. Oh yeah, guys, move this man! Move that!
Hold it first. So you mad woman, you brought all these charlatans, all these allies to my house to embarrass me? Is that what you came here to do? By the way, why are you here with them?
You are still asking questions. Boss, can this man let you have...
Oh my God, this man!
Hey, can I get some? Can I get some from her? Abductors!
Hey! My high and mighty father slept in the cell for 7 days, and for some reason it felt good to see that it was him that was right to be punished and not stay so. In that 7 days, God remembered me again.
Hello? How are you?
Come on, come on, see.
Who's that? How are you?
I rushed out only to see the long-forgotten destroyer, Elvis. The vampire had located me again. I thought my world crashed like a glass before my eyes. I did not want to believe my eyes and ears. Then anger arose within me when I saw the way my brothers happily received him as if they had forgotten all what that evil man did to me. Elvis, what are you doing here?
I've come for you.
You did what? In your dreams, Elvis, you have the nails to come back here in my own house.
Belinda, look straight into my eyes.
Elvis, you are evil.
To take you home.
You are evil. You are such a wicked human being. Elvis, how could you do a thing like this? Why would you still come back to this place? Oh my God, I wish my father is here. Elvis, get out of this house now. Leave, Elvis.
But let me leave you with one word. Over Rebane. Potwa. Coming back for you.
I don't care what you are saying. Get out! Elvis, get out! Go! Elvis, go! Go!
Don't worry, I'll see you guys later. Yeah, sure. I'll be back. Don't worry. Talk to her. It's alright. No, Mama, I'll talk to her.
It's alright. I spent some nights in an uncompleted building because I couldn't think of any place else. During the day, I do go out in search of what to do, at least to fetch something to eat. I got a job at a restaurant to serve as a sales girl, and the woman who was so nice to me offered me a place to stay in her boys' quarters. I was starting my life anew, learning how to survive on the streets. I did not feel much difference than the forest to me. The only difference was this was a civilized jungle, and the forest were the uncivilized version of it. What kept you so long?
I was preparing.
So?
How far?
No. Chef, you've given me something again. You, eh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, thank you.
Belinda, why is it that whenever I ask you to come to my room, you don't like? Does it mean you don't want to see how ugly my abode looks like or what?
Who told you that? Not like I don't want to come there, but then maybe I'm not yet ready, but I'll soon come. I'm getting there.
You mean I should write an application before you will consider coming into my place?
Maybe better. What do you think?
I besides going to save money for pen and paper now. Happy?
There you go.
It's all right. I have to run off now, okay? Come back in the morning. I will keep small thing for you.
Oh, really?
Have it.
Trust you.
Right.
Be good today.
It's all right. Take care of yourself, okay?
Be good.
Be a good girl.
Thank you. As time went by, I met Jeff. He was a constant customer, a nobody who worked at the motor park. A year later, Jeff had saved enough money to help me pay for my exams, and he even helped me with my studies. He wanted me to go back to school at all costs. And I passed my exams even after I thought I couldn't make it. I got an admission, and Jeff sent me back to school. He willingly paid for me to go back to school.
2 years had passed when, as usual, I went to pay him a visit from school. It was a weekend. On getting to the front of his apartment, I met him outside holding a great surprise. Hey. How you doing? Is everything okay?
Take a look at this.
No. Where did you get this from? How did you get this? This not... No.
It's all over the city. I picked one because the person looks so much like you. Is that you? Belinda, you lied to me. Why?
Chef, listen. I can still explain. Please, just give me this time, please. I knew I should have told you. I'm really sorry. Please. I don't never knew it would come to this. Please. I should have told you. I'm sorry.
I think she's something.
Chef, come on, please. What again? What's happening? Please. I will explain everything, please.
This man here. They came in yesterday night. Says somebody saw the picture and they revealed them. Someone that knows us. You know them?
Linda.
We are very sorry. Please forgive us. Papa asks after you everything. He's regretting his action. Forgive him and forgive us.
Belinda, we've all wronged you. Please come home. We all miss you. Father miss you. Father is sorry. We're all sorry.
Sorry for what? For treating me like trash? Or for almost sending me back into the hands of that monster? Which of this? Tell me which exactly is he sorry for? No.
I missed you. Belinda, sorry.
Baby, please, baby. Please. They're pleading on behalf of your own father. Just find a way, find a place in your heart to forgive him. He's your father after all, please.
Please.
It's okay, it's okay.
Please, Belinda.
It's okay.
Look at you guys. It's all grown, look. It's all grown.
I missed you, Belinda.
I returned back to my family, but my mother was still mad at me. She could not eat nor wine with me. I couldn't understand why. So I went back to the city, back to Jeff, back to my new life without my child. I was in my final year when Jeff lost his child. Things became harder. The thought of what to do burdened my heart.
They should have waited till when you finish up with your project and defense. This company still owe me for 4 months. 4 months salary. And I owe people as well. Where will I get the money? Where is the way? What are you talking about?
Listen, you and I, we can make it. We both can make it. We are the way. We can make it. We can still sort something out. Okay. Be strong. Remember those days? You know what you used to say to me? Be strong. I'm here too. We can make it all together. Please, baby, calm down, please. It's a bad thing, it's a bad time, but then we'll surely get through it. And forget yesterday. Okay? Cheer up now. It's not the end of life. How about this? Ray, smile for me once. Do it now. Thank you. That's good of you. Don't do that again. I've come to this day. I don't know. I can't live without you guys. I don't know how I'm going to do this.
You can do it. Please.
Mommy is leaving. I'll come back, okay? When things are good, I'll come back and pick you. You stay with Uncle. Be a good boy. I will surely come back for you.
Baby, please, put yourself together. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Listen, Solomon is a grown-up. He's a big boy, okay? You are going there for the betterment of your own life and for ours, remember?
That's just what I have. I have just both of you, and now I'm just like I'm losing everything again.
Please, Belinda, listen to me. You've been the strongest woman I've known. Listen, you are going down there for the betterment of your own life and ours. Be strong. I promise you, when things get better, I will send for you. Okay? Please. Baby, please stop this. Can you stop this?
I'm just listening. I'm just going back
The
to
baby's
where I was
looking at
coming from.
you. It's alright. It's alright. Okay? The baby's looking at you.
Okay.
I promise you one thing. Listen, we are going to pull through this together. Don't worry. I give you my word.
Okay.
You still belong to we belong to each other, okay?
Thank you.
It's alright. Get down. It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you so much. You're just so much for me. You're just so much for me.
I love you. You know that. It's okay.
Please, you guys should be good.
It's okay.
Salama, Mommy's leaving you now. With those words in my heart and some little money that Jeff squeezed into my hand, I picked up myself and left for Lagos. It was hard to say goodbye to Jeff and my Solomon, but I did. I left for Lagos without even knowing where I was heading. And then, Catherine here took me to her home where she polished me up and helped me secure a job in an establishment. From there, I was able to save some money that helped me in my own apartment. And then someday I woke up and I decided that, okay, I'm going to run back into a relationship. Yes, I found one. And everything was going well. Until one good day, a very, very close friend of mine back then decided to visit me. And I said yes. On this day, I was out there on my return, only for me to meet my friend with my own men in my bed, in my house, my money, my sweat. And then, do you know what I did? I told her, yes, I remember vividly owing you. Take this man for that debt that I owe you. It's nothing. I left them, I moved on. Yeah. After a year, I went back to Jeff and my Solomon. And then the rest of my story is not news to you ladies. You understand?
So Tracy, what were you saying about your story being too hard and too difficult to remember?
Ma, I am seriously speechless. I think I want to go for rehabilitation now.
But one more thing. Telling you ladies my story today doesn't give you any reason that whenever you see me, you look me with pity. Don't do that. No. As for me, my life is like ashes. And this is like a dream. It's long time forgotten. It's in my past. I am out here and I'm here to focusing on building of my future, that future which I've ever dreamed of, I ever wanted a long time ago. And I expect all of you here to have same focus, same vision, to build your own dreams, your future. Everything you ever dreamt of, focus on it, go for it. Do you understand? Not coming out here to like forget where you are, what you want in your lives.
Madam, your story now move you. Oh.
That's true. Look, this place
That's
has
okay.
been so sorrowful.
Yeah.
And Sterling. Who else is Sterling here?
I'm here.
I've not eaten since morning.
Then
I'm
wish
gonna have
you.
something to eat now. Let's go.
Please.
What a day.
I